Hi guys, Sigma Random here at YouTube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell button for all notifications. Make sure it's highlighted white. Or click down in the bottom right hand corner of your screen there and click on my face there, maybe subscribe button that way. I want to thank each and every one of you, the 186 of us subscribed to me. That's pretty good. That's within the last 28 days. Well, some of you have been subscribers before, already subscribed. I return subscribers, appreciate that. I'm just doing this video because I want to say, just want to give my heart and prayers and out to those people in Los Angeles County, to all the fires and devastation. I know probably a lot of wildlife has been unfortunately killed off, which is very sad. I do understand they possibly did have an arsonist arrested. I don't know. I've seen that on the news somewhere. I'm sure they keep that on the hush hush side. I just want to tell you my personal opinion. I have a criminal justice background, so I know they say the fires, some will come with Santa Ana winds and other things like that, but as I said, though, they have a possible arsonist in custody. Not for sure how true that is or whatever. I don't know if there's obviously probably being quiet about that. Now, in my humble opinion, I do think it's the arsonist that's starting some of these fires. The reason I think it's starting fires is because they're just happening too much within certain areas of each other. And I think it's just more than one person out there, obviously. I think starting them. I think it's two, maybe, or it could be just one. But obviously, there's one they said they have in custody. Like I said, I don't know how true that is. Let me tell you something a little bit about arsonists from my criminal justice background. And there's some things I do know, but I'm not going to stand here because there's no need for you guys to know. But I tell you about arsonists. Arsonists like to keep in control of stuff. They like to think they're untouchable, that they have all the power in the world, and when they do, they think they're just on top of the world and nobody can touch them. Some of the things about arsonists is that when they do their planning and stuff and decide where to start their fires and things like that, sometimes they're not that far away. They'll film their fires and what they do, because to them that's like the way they do, like, you can't touch me, you can't catch me or anything. And they try to mock the police, or try to mock the people or whatever, like, by showing, and sometimes stuff will show up on somewhere on social media somewhere. You never know that from things that I've seen and learned from my criminal justice background. But like I said, I do know some other things I'm not going to say on here about. They'll film it, they'll keep it themselves. That's power to them. They're like I said, they think they're untouchable, but eventually they get caught, or they'll mess up somewhere. So unfortunately, when they do this stuff, it puts lots of people's lives at danger. It's very sad that this happens, and I don't know why they do it or what it is. It's obviously something up here, kind of like a sociopath, you could say. Another thing about arsonists that a lot of people don't know about, or some might know from their, watching them or studying them. There are FBI profilers, that study them stuff. There are arsonist investigators, they also profile them themselves. There's arsonist profilers. They try to get inside their mind and try to think what would they do, how are they thinking, what will be their next move. Arsonists tend to be, unfortunately, it's very sad, 95% of them, in my opinion, from what are rapists. And sometimes it can turn out to be serial rapists, and sometimes can lead to other things like that, to murder, unfortunately, which is very sad, and just sad, and all of humanity, just ridiculous. A lot of them come from abusive backgrounds, things like that. Their childhood was not that great. They learn stuff, see things that they probably should have never seen, maybe growing up, or like I said, they came from a background, the family was not that great, and the parents did not do much about to discipline them in the right way, or things like that. And they feel they're in control. It gives them like, hey, like I said, you can't catch me, you can't do nothing to me. So eventually become sex offenders and stuff like that. And sometimes can go both ways. They start out as a sex offender and turn into arsonists sometimes, or opposite. It's hard to say which way they do. Sometimes they'll just stick to a arsonist, arsonist, and do all kinds of stuff. Play with matches when they're young kids and stuff, and set fires to everything. It's sad. Like I said, it's obviously psychological, and it's gonna be something going up here. They don't know, and something's just not working right up there in the brain, unfortunately. So sometimes their medicine doesn't help them at all, or sometimes they just say, "No, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna do what I want." But that's something I know about the arsonists and the sex offenders. That they turn out to be sex offenders. Or so mostly arsonists will turn out to be sex offenders. They have been caught before, and then they get released, and all of a sudden it happens again. So, but anyways, I just want to say I think in the Los Angeles County, I think some of those fires were set by arsonists, in my humble opinion. But I'm no expert on that. That's why they have arson investigators to see what happens. We got that. They have the eye in the sky. They have all kinds of stuff going on around. We don't know exactly what's going on out there. There's stuff to keep quiet because they don't want people to know, because they don't want people to see what's going on. But like I said, my criminal justice in the background, I know some things. Like I said, I'm not going to say anything about it because there's no reason for other people to know about what I know from my education. So, but I just want to say my heartfelt prayers go out to you people in Los Angeles County. I'm very sorry what you guys had to go through. It's tragic and it's hard. And for all those that had animals and stuff that passed away, I'm truly sorry you guys have lost that. I mean, families are pets. You get attached to them. They become part of you. They are family because you take care of them. They can't really take care of themselves. You have to be the one that takes care of them. So, horses, dogs, cats, any other animals you take care of, goats, cows, you gotta take care of them. You gotta feed them. You gotta do everything. If you have a dairy farm, you have to milk them, keep them milked, all that stuff. So, to all those farmers out there that have lost stuff or livestock or anything else that you guys provide us with, I appreciate everything you guys do. Because without you farmers, we really wouldn't have nothing to eat. It's you that makes this world run. And then to the semi trucks that go and get stuff from there and bring us to the grocery stores, and to the trains that haul it, and the trucks that go to the trains that unload it, so forth. Appreciate that. Now to the families out there, like I said, I'm very sorry what has happened to you guys out there in Los Angeles County. So, you guys been through tragic. It's hard. It's tough. I'm sure you guys have lost a lot of loved ones that you don't even, I would say it's up to 22 people. And I know there's some that have stayed at their houses because they want to save their houses. It's what they worked to build on. That's what they earned. Even celebrities, and they worked their way up there to get there. We don't know how they got there. He's handing down money, this, like that. No, we don't know that for a fact. They worked their way to get there, and they earned what they got. They built that there. So, they're human beings just like everybody else. We're all human, We as humans need to work together and be safe and just watch out for each other instead of doing all this bull crap fighting back and forth, and he said this, she said this, and whatever, It's just plain stupid, Get that out of your heads, guys. Work together. It's not that hard to do. I think it's hard. I understand that, and I get that some people are trying to make a living doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, illegal stuff, but don't do that. Find something you can do that's going to be where you can be a productive member of society, not of something else that's not going to be illegal. If you guys would just follow the laws and stuff, that's pretty simple. It's not that hard. This country is a pretty free country, so as long as you follow the rules, you'll be all fine. But I understand why people don't want to follow the rules, and they think some of the laws are stupid. I get that, but be yourself, but don't be stupid. Do anything stupid, basically. Yes, you do have the right to protect yourself. Absolutely protect yourself. But like I said, guys, for those that lost their homes and stuff in the wildfires, do not go back there unless you absolutely have to. Unless you've been cleared by the fire, law enforcement, whatever. But it's better to go in groups and stuff. That way you guys are together and keep track of each other and things like that. In my personal opinion, I would not go back because I would not know what would I would not know. Sorry about that. Would not know uh, if something could spark up again. It's hard to say, but you know, materials are replaceable. You're not. You're a human being. Keep yourself safe, along with your family and friends and everybody else. Work together as a community the best you can. It's hard to. You know, take care of each other. Everybody should be taking care of each other, help each other out within their abilities or their capabilities. Another way that some people out there, you can help by donating blood through the Salvation Army or the Red Cross and things like that. You do that and help people that need blood transfusions. So people that have autoimmune problems, some people need blood for them. There's like the with our type O can give blood. Those are that's very needed out there. Unfortunately, they're very short out there. People don't realize that. Or donate plasma, and so forth. So. But I just want to say once again, guys, to all of you out there in California, my heart goes out to you. My prayers go out to you. I know it's going to be hard to rebuild out there and build back up, because I know you guys want to rebuild back your stuff out there. Of course you do. That's where you grew up at. That's where you lived. That's where you built your stuff on. That's where you wanted to be. You guys have all deserved that. So. It's going to be hard to build back up. I understand there's people having trouble with insurance and stuff like that. I know a lot of insurance companies that pulled out there because of the fires, which is it's pretty sad. When somebody that still had the fire insurance or whatever, that's great. Or the insurance for your houses and stuff, flooding or whatever it may be going on out there. And speaking of flooding, I know you're supposed to get some rain out there into some areas out there. Unfortunately, some of that rain where it's going and stuff could cause mudslides, because since they put out that stuff, what happens is they're still because they were they're dry and stuff. And when that rain comes, that rain's gonna start pushing the dirt and stuff, because the water's gonna. If you guys don't know, water takes the easiest path it can. So water, if it's gonna put in the mountain there, it's gonna push. What it's going to do, it's going to push that dirt downwards, basically. So that's why it can cause mudslides, because that's going to be the easiest path, because it's going straight down. So, and then another thing, if you want to have it's just stupid, but ever wonder how our highways were developed? Well, kind of like by Buffalo, because Buffalo always took the easiest path to get around to places. So, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about that. But I also have a couple of uncles out there, one in Northern California, one down by San Diego. So my prayers go out to them too, even though they're not by the fire. But you never know what can happen out there. So they're both my uncles. I haven't seen them in a long, long time, but I hope they're doing okay. So we have to be human. All work together. We have to coexist. It's that simple, not that hard. But unfortunately, there are some people who just don't care about human life or themselves. That's probably they don't care about themselves. So, but like I said, you guys do the best you can out there, and remember, your life is not replaceable. Materials are replaceable, not you, not your family, not your friends. All right. Even if you lost your cars or things like that, I understand animals are very important, because they are like your family. So, and animals can't be replaceable either. They're alive. You coexist with them. You feed them, water them, do whatever you need to do with them. So, other than that, guys, I'm very sorry once again. Our prayers and thoughts and my heart goes out to each and every one of you. So, just be safe out there. Do what you can. I hope you guys are staying with families and are staying at hotels that are putting you up. So, I did hear there was a hotel putting somebody up for a while, some people up, so that was very kind of them for free. So thank you to that hotel wherever you are. So be safe. Like I said, don't go back to your homes unless you're absolutely clear to do so, but go in groups, whatever. That way there's a group of you together. All right. That way, if you need to want to see like one of you gets kind of lost, well, I'm not saying you won't, but if you need to be in contact, hopefully your cell phones are working out there. I'm not sure, because I'm not sure, because I know sometimes they'll put cell phone towers in the mountains there. But other than that, This is Circum at Random at youtube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell button. Or just click on my face down the bottom right hand corner of your screen there. Hit the subscribe button that way. So you guys have a great day, a great night, and be safe. My heart, my love, and everything goes out to you guys. Have a great night.